I actually have a philosophy here. Do you want to hear how I've traveled the world, gone to the best places in the world, eaten the best foods, partied harder than maybe anybody for under $1,000?
Whoa.
Do you want to hear this?
Travel advisors hate him.
Yes. You want to hear this? Here's something. So I talked about nobody likes a leech, paying your fair share. Let me give you a little piece of advice here. So when I was broke, I had a buddy that was doing pretty well. He was actually a stockbroker. His name was Steve. I said, Steve, bro, I'm struggling right now. I'm 24 years old. You know, you're my buddy. I got no place to live right now. You know, I guess, move in with my mom. I'm not trying to do all that. Let me crash at your house. And in return, I'll clean the house and I'll pay the utilities. Okay? So I was living in a dope house. This is my buddy. I cleaned the house. 24 years old. I'm basically like a mail maid, right? And I'm paying the utility bills. He's like, all right, that's cool. I got a big house. Like, I live all alone. Cool. You know, he was doing really well. And then that basically realized that, you know, you can do things and things that don't have to be equal. I'll give you a couple examples. One of my best friends, his name is Keith. He's one of the biggest hospitality nightlife guys in Miami. You go out with this guy, he takes care of everything. He pays the bills. He takes care of the bottles. He takes care of the meal. But when it's time to leave a tip for the server, I will always pay the tip. This is when I was struggling, right?
Yeah.
Still to this day, if we go out, he owns the club, so it's not like he's going to hit us up to pay his club. When the bill comes, he signs his check, I will always give $100 to the server. Boom. Thank you. So he's thinking, my man Saz, bro. Thank you, buddy. Because nobody likes a leech. A couple other examples. One time I was with my girl. We went on a couples trip, and a wealthy friend of ours, he's from Greece, and he paid for a ridiculous house in Greece. Ridiculous. He's like, look, I'm from Greece. You come with me. You stay at the house. Obviously, we had to pay for our plane ticket, so we got there. And, you know, we get there. I go, look, I'm stocking the fridge. I'm going to go out. I spent $500, drinks, food, you know, snacks, whatever. I will stock the fridge. Okay? So I'm traveling the world. I'm partying. How much have I spent so far? 500, another 100, another 100. Here's another example. I go with PBD, with Pat, to eat all the time. Pat always picks up the tab. It's not even a question. Pat always valets. He always puts his car up front. And I learned very quickly, he doesn't necessarily have cash. Every time I go out with Pat, I pay $20 for the valet. It's like an inside joke. I go, Pat, you take care of dinner?
Yeah.
I'm taking care of valet. And it's like, it's almost like assumed at this point, Adam, you want to take care of it? I got it.
It's tradition now.
Tradition. Yeah. He's taking care of a $300 meal. I got the $20 valet. Okay. We flew on a private jet to Vegas.
Yeah.
Right? We get out of the jet.
I must have missed that text, by the way.
What's that?
Must have not gotten that text.
Yeah, you didn't get that text.
It was an email.
We flew back from Vegas. You know, there was probably 10 of us on the jet. Me, Pat, Mario, Caroline, Kai, Pat's dad, Leo, handful of people. It was awesome. We get off the plane. He goes, hey, you want to go give $100 to the hostess, you know, the server on the plane? It was one lady. I go, yeah, done. I just flew private, $100. Yeah. So what's my point? Nobody likes a leech, and pay your fair share. Someone who's a multi-millionaire or is way better than you isn't expecting you to split it with you. But they don't want to feel like they're just paying for everything and you're just sitting there doing nothing. So whether it's Pat paying $20 for valet, whether it's giving $100 to the server on the plane or the hostess, the flight attendant, what do you call it? Flight attendant? It's one person. It's one person. She was doing everything. I gave her $100, no problem. So the point is, I've flown on private jets. I've partied at the best clubs in South Beach. I've been to all over the world, Greece, stayed at amazing places, stayed for free. I've lived with buddies, but I've always thrown in. I've always, and it works both ways, by the way. So I have a buddy of mine named TJ. He doesn't make that much money. So every time he comes over, we hang out, I'll buy dinner, we'll go out, whatever it is, he will always bring me a cigar or always bring like a 12-pack of beer. So he spends $15, $20. That way I'm like, yo, thanks, bro, I appreciate it. So the point is, there's going to be levels above you, and there's going to be levels below you. But nobody likes a leech. You can't always keep up financially with everyone, but you could always throw in. You could always throw in a 20 or 100, whatever it is.
Young so John says, give and you shall receive.
Give and you shall receive.
Nice,
People like
John.
saying, you know what, I like rolling with Saz because, you know, we go out, he takes care of the waitress every time. PBD, we have dinner with Adam, obviously business dinner. He takes care of valet. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. It's the little things that they remember, okay? So, you know, maybe someone does something nice for you. Send them a gift. Spend $50 on a gift, whatever it is. So here's my advice. This wasn't something that I was gonna this was a whole segment, but this just kind of came to my mind. Number one, provide value. Okay? This is my advice on how to roll with the bosses and basically experience the world for basically under $1,000. Number one, provide value. Whether that's friendship, whether that's just they enjoy your company, whether that's you do business together and they just want your mindset, whatever it is, provide value. Valuetainment. Number two, throw in down. Don't be a leech. Then number three, pay it forward. Like our friend said, give and you shall receive. Good things will happen to you. Nobody likes a leech.
Talk is money. All we talk is money.
If you enjoyed that short clip from the Soscast, click here to watch another. Click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.
All we talk